Hello friends, today I am going to show you how to get the data from a form of HTML and insert that entries into your database. So for that I am going to make a register column of it. I want to add some how to register means a unique username and a unique password will be allocated to any user. So for that I'm going to add an email entry, an email field to my database. So let's say its size is suppose of 50 characters. Put OK. For refreshing it you can again view the data. So you can see I have added a new field which is email. Now I'm going to write a JSP page for it, in which I am going to ask the user to register himself. So let's see the JSP page. So here is it. So this is a register field in which I am going to ask from the user his email ID, name, that the username he is going to put, and the password which he wants, whatever he wants. So using these three fields I am going to process a servlet that will add a new entry to the database. So the servlet is like this. In this the main changes in the prepared statement, where I just have to write a query which will insert into the table name, which is the username, and values are: first entry will be the name, second entry will be the password, and third entry is going to be my email address. So I will first of all take all the entries from the user, that is through the method request.getParameter. So I will get email, name and password in the respective strings. Now I will set the string of the prepared statement. So it is, I know it's the third column and it's email. So I will now instead of execute query I have to just update the database. So I will use ps.execute update. This is the method, and now for this I don't want to create any session. So as and when the query is updated or the database is updated, here the database is updated. Now if it is updated I will redirect my page to my login page. So instead of index.html I will redirect it to new JSP dot JSP. So new JSP.jsp is my login page. Okay. So there is no need of if, because there is no object of result set. Now if any kind of exception occurs, the user will be redirected to response.send redirect new JSP1.jsp. In this file I am going to print that your username or password is invalid or your session is invalid, anything like that. So that's it. Now let's try and Let's try to run this code. So it should be in string, that's why it was showing error JSP1. Okay, so I think the register page is ready. So let's try and run this code. So I will run first the register file so that it would be easier. It's running. Now this is the register page, so enter your email. Suppose it is hh@gg.com, your name, your username, suppose it is faculty1, and your password, suppose it is 12345. If I press submit button, it's showing invalid username or password. If you also want to see the database entry, you can again go to your NetBeans IDE, to the services tab, and right click the table and just hit the view data. You will see the new username, password and the email ID is automatically entered using a JSP page. Thank you. So you can now see you are again redirect to this login page. Now try using your new username and password, which is 12345. So you can successfully log in as student. So this is how you get entries from a database or put entries to your database. Thank you.